You ever notice how most handymen stay broke? They're running around all day, busy as hell, but at the end of the month, there's barely anything left in the bank? Here's the kicker. It's not because they can't do the work. Most of these guys are great with tools. The real problem is something else. Today, I'm breaking down exactly why so many handymen stay broke and how you can avoid ending up in the same trap yourself. Here's the reality most guys are living in. They spend all their time chasing homeowners, and homeowners, they're one and done. You fix something once and you don't hear from them again for another year, maybe longer. They are price sensitive. Every dollar comes with pushback, questions, or hesitation. Half the time they don't even know what they want. The scope changes while you're already on site, which slows you down and cuts into your day. They'll drop you in a heartbeat too for the cheaper guy down the street, even if he does half the job that you would. And most of the time, they only see you as the guy with tools, instead of a professional who's trying to run a business. They're not thinking about your systems, your scheduling, your overhead. They're only thinking about spending as little as possible. That cycle keeps you scrambling. One week you're slammed, the next week you're staring at your phone waiting for it to ring. You never know where the next job is coming from, and that uncertainty eats away at your confidence. You end up as what I call a chuck in a truck. Chuck is the guy begging for work on Facebook, tossing out random quotes, showing up with no plan, and disappearing when something goes wrong. He's not a bad guy. He just never built a real business. He never put systems in place, never created repeatable client relationships, and never learned how to say no to low-paying one-off jobs. And if you're chasing the wrong clients, you end up right where Chuck is, stressed, broke, constantly starting over, and wondering why the harder you work, the less you seem to get ahead. Here's why that model doesn't work. No repeat work means every month you start back at zero. You're constantly scrambling to replace jobs you've already finished with no momentum building. Income is inconsistent, so you're stuck in survival mode, never able to get ahead. One month might be busy, but the next you could be completely dead. You can't raise your rates because you're competing with the cheapest guy in town, which keeps you trapped in a low-priced race all the way to the bottom. The burnout is real. You're working longer hours, chasing smaller jobs, driving more miles, and somehow still making less money than you expected. On top of that, you never have predictable cash flow. Bills keep coming, but you never know if enough money will come in to cover them. The stress bleeds into everything else. You can't plan any time off without worrying about you missing income. You can't confidently upgrade your tools or vehicle. You can't invest in anything that would actually grow your business because you're stuck living week to week. It creates a cycle where your confidence drops, your energy tanks, and you start wondering if this handyman business was even worth starting in the first place. That's not a business. That's a hustle, a hamster wheel. No matter how fast you run, you never move forward. So how do you avoid this? You stop chasing homeowners and start chasing professional clients who actually need your help again and again. That means realtors who call you for pre-listing fixes and inspection repairs, property managers with multiple properties or vacation rentals that always need service, high-end contractors and designers who want a reliable partner for small jobs, and local trade companies like roofing, drywall, fencing, who will happily refer you out every job under $1,000. These clients bring repeat work. They're not worried about a $20 difference. They just want the job handled quickly and professionally. Once they trust you, you're a part of their go-to team. This shift changes everything. Instead of begging for scraps, your phone starts ringing with the right kind of requests. Jobs are easier to schedule, invoices get paid faster, and your reputation grows. You begin to see momentum. Referrals stack on top of referrals, and one relationship can open the door to dozens of jobs a year. Your schedule stops being feast or famine and starts to feel steady and predictable. They don't haggle, they value speed, reliability, and professionalism. Once you prove yourself, you'll be in their rotation forever. And that's when your business shifts from unpredictable hustle to a reliable engine that keeps producing consistent income month after month. So here's the bottom line. Stop thinking like a guy with tools. Start thinking like a business owner. The goal isn't more random jobs. The goal is better jobs with better clients that keep you busy year-round. It's a mental shift. You stop seeing yourself as someone picking up odd jobs and start treating every choice like it's building a real business. That means systems, consistency, and valuing your time. When you act like a business, clients treat you like one. That's how you go from scraping by to running a business that pays you $100 to $200 an hour, lets you plan ahead, and create stability instead of stress. So if this hits home, don't stop here. Check out the next video YouTube recommends on your screen. It's the best way to keep learning and moving forward. All right, guys, I'll see you in a few.